Hi Leo, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. And there's always an extended reading, so please join me for that later on. You can also have the choice now to join the Unbound membership. You can subscribe on your desktop or your laptop, and that'll give you access to all the extendeds forever, ever, and as well as 2 or more live sessions with me where you can ask me. I'll be your own personal tarot card reader. And a bunch of other perks, so check that out. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you know when I upload your favorite content. Leo comes out every single Friday. I am Michelle, if this is the first time to the channel, so welcome, guys. I am an astrologer and tarot card reader, and I use astrology and tarot to help provide insights for you every single week. So that if you're subscribed, you'll get weekly updates about Leo energy. So let's start with the astrology, Leo. I know everybody hopes for that big old breakthrough kind of, it's your dream job coming, huge breakthrough, play the lottery today. No. My weekly readings are about one thing: informing you about the energy that you'll be dealing with so that you can use it to your advantage. So where is the most power centered right now? The most power right now is centered in your 6th house. Your 6th house being Capricorn. And what is the 6th house? The 6th house of getting things done, being hard at work, your day-to-day routines, what you're cultivating, how you're putting your time, how you're organizing your time to cultivate something, to keep it healthy, to keep it well. It may even be your personal health and wellness. Now, why is this important now? Because it doesn't seem really exciting, right? I know, but it's the secret to your success right now. And that is exciting, especially in Capricorn. Capricorn energy is all about success. It's all about getting the high ticket, getting the big old cash in, getting the, getting the big job, taking over the business. It's all about that. It's about being very enterprising. And so now we understand why, Leo, you're such go-getters. It's kind of natural for you. As soon as you decide that you care about something, you get after taking care of it, right? And so that's the mentality right now. And that's really where you'll start to change your life. Make the big differences in your life is changing your daily routine. So it's asking you, what aspects of your daily routine do you have to change or could use improvement? It may not be that you're self-destructing. It could just be, where can you be more efficient, right? Find more efficiency in the daily routine. How can I trim off the fat so that I am super focused on what is most important and getting the maximum amount of work done in the minimum amount of time. Because remember, where Virgos are quite enterprising and organized, their philosophy, that Virgo energy, the 6th house energy, is all about work smart, not hard. So you want to be sure that you're not just grinding your gears, right, for no reason. You want to be sure that the machine is running efficiently and not wasting fuel. And this would definitely be where you start to see you have been wasting energy and you can trim some fat. So that is the most productive thing you could do to incite change in your life right now. And that is exciting because this is such a tangible, hands-on way to take control of your life right now and to make noticeable changes in that day. Like, that's what's so exciting with all this energy being in the 6th house, is you can start really starting to see how the changes you're making are changing your overall life, almost immediately. So there you go. Let's get into tarot. Or let's get into oracle. Let's get into the cards. Leo, what does tarot have to tell you right now? What does tarot have to say? Oh, guys, please let me know, the aha moments down below. Timestamp it for me in the comments, because I would love to know, where you most resonate or where you started resonating with this reading. I would love to know. Okay, all this is coming out all at once. We have 10 to the small things. This is extremely Virgo energy. So this is where we start out. This is a sense of something's been piling up. It's been adding up, maybe even with your health. health. So how can we fix that? Or where have you been a little bit decadent or overindulgent, and where can we rein it in? This is definitely a sense of the mice are in the walls, and where you see one, there's like 100 in the walls. So ultimately, it's asking you really where has the pestilence set in, kind of, okay? All right. It's also saying that the details or the little things are the things that are important right now. They're the things that are going to move you the most. And then we have see the big picture. It's interesting how it says tend to the small things and see the big picture. See the big picture of why you need to tend to the small things. Overall, things might be okay now, and you might not see many mice running through the house. But overall, look where the problem is going to go. You know, look forward, look broader, see the wider picture, and you'll see that maybe a lot more than you think has already built up, right? There might be even more issues. There might be even more details that you are missing, right? With Virgo and Taurus here, this is tangible stuff. This is about health. This is about healthcare, and it can be about finances and the health of finances as well. So this is something to really pay particular attention to. Is it a warning? No, it's not. It's an insight to help you understand that you're looking long term right now, right? And so maybe it's just you have to get, you're working on getting a lot of details in order to set something financial up for the long run or for the future. And that could be too, this could be a very good time to do it since the mind is very clear and Mercury is an Aquarius, which means it is very social minded. It is very minded for like how to figure out what's the best for everybody and what's going to work out the best for everyone, as well as being very good at communicating, right? Being able to get a lot of people to listen to you, which is usually natural for you, but it can help a lot since that's happening in your 7th house of partnerships. And if you want to partner with anybody, especially with things regarding like long-term investments and stuff like that, this is the real time to use this energy to your advantage. We have be here right now, be here now, hummingbird. This is Libra energy. So there's something beautiful in front of you right now. And I think what this card is trying to say is there's a beautiful opportunity right here in front of you. Like right here, right now, this opportunity is like in your face. Where are you? And are you seeing it? And are you taking it? Could this speak to romance? Yeah, but let's talk about what the fuck romance is. What is romance? Romance is an idyllic mindset. That's what the romantic period was about. Idealisms. You know, it's not just about falling in love, though the romantic period really did change how we look at love and how we always romanticize love, even though there was a lot of stuff that wasn't love that we romanticized, you know, and it was like, anyway, we can get into that some other day. But ultimately, it's that looking at things in an idyllic way. So it can be that there is something ideal in front of you, and it's meant to be in front of you to inspire you to trim the fat and get your shit together, right? It's also saying this could be a time of working on your aesthetics, right? Allowing yourself to indulge a little bit. I know it's like the turn of the year, a little bit of more exercise, getting back in shape, paying a little bit more attention to your visage. This is never something that you guys usually let slip anyway, but if you have, or those areas that you have, this is the time to invest time, energy, and money into fixing that shit up. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, watch and wait. You've been thinking about this for a while. You've been thinking about this for a while. You've been planning it for a while. You've had your eye on this for a while, and it's almost like that for a while is now. It's here right now. It's like watch and wait. You've been waiting for a while. That's what it's saying, because he's looking in the past. So this is like, you know that this is something that you have been wanting for a while. And maybe keep it to yourself, right? Because that Piscean energy is stuff, you know, kind of like going on. It's very internal. It's very introspective, kind of. Yeah, you're feeling it inside, but you're not necessarily telling everybody else. You were just maybe planning things or setting them up or trying to feel out when was the best time to execute. Well, set healthy boundaries is here now. right? So that is, set healthy boundaries. Wait a second. Watch and wait, set healthy boundaries. It's almost like you've been preparing by making determinants along the way. Or you've already been building out the planning of this somehow. Are you building something actually? Because you could be legitimately building something, like building something that you have been planning for a while, and now you've broken ground. Or you've been laying the groundwork for this for a while. And this could very well be a sense of you've been laying the groundwork for this for a while, and now is the time where it actually, like I said, breaks ground. And then claim your independence is here. In this energy, claim your independence is a hell of a lot more about claim your independence from your own vices than it is claim your independence from somebody else. I feel like this is about playing by your own rules. Setting the rules. It's like changing the rules to like setting your own rules, right? Like not playing somebody else's game anymore. Could it be becoming single? Yeah, but I'm not really feeling that as a primary theme. It's more or less a sense of getting the self back by setting healthy boundaries so that people don't walk over them. Right? Getting that sense of who I am back because maybe you let it slip a little bit into either bad habits or bad behaviors. So it's like getting that sense of self back by being proactive now. Sing your own song, Canary Spirits. So this is almost like singing your own praises, but it's also a sense of feeling like yourself again, getting that sense of energy back. But both of these here, claim your independence and sing your own song, is really about you going off on your own, like putting energy into your own voice, or whatever you want to share out loud. And then we have this and that are true, Dolphin Spirit. You're not doing this with any anger. And in fact, if this is a breakup, this is a very amicable breakup. Because there's no anger here. There's just a sense of, I needed me again. I needed me. The dolphin is here. It's very lighthearted. It's very playful. It's being up on the surface, not hiding anything anymore, right? It could be finally discussing things or having things come out that have been building up inside of you in a constructive way. I see really a very controlled and healthy way of dealing with something that you're now acknowledging might have gotten out of control. Okay? Let's go with these first. Leo. Fertility is here. Okay. None of this makes sense. Give me a second. Fertility is here. So you've been, once again, it's coming from, you planted the seed a while ago, but it never took really root until recently. Passion is ignited. I gotta say this, it's almost like as soon as you decide to let something go, all of a sudden something wants you. Interesting, right? And then choose wisely. And I feel like it's being brought to your attention now, however this is playing out, your career, whatever. Because it's almost like a sense of, don't rush right into what wasn't sure about you. That's what choose wisely means. You choose wisely. Of course, you're a wise choice for somebody, but ultimately it's a sense of looking at the whole picture instead of just the little bits, right? That sense of, instead of taking the ego trip of, oh, now you see that I'm the right choice, right? Oh, okay, I knew you would come running. Instead, sit back and be like, oh, well, thank you very much. That's like keeping that cool head, that dolphin. Keep playful, right? Don't take things too seriously, because there's a sense of, oh, it's really cool. Yay, you're interested in now. But maybe I have other options. Or maybe I want to understand a little bit better your difficulty in choosing to begin with. Right? It's almost like a sense of having confidence enough to not rush into something. However, it's clear that you're very passionate about something. So this could also be about you being in the middle of a selection process of what you're going to do next, what ground you're going to break next, what teammates you're going to pick next. It could be you are in the selection process for something that you have been planning for a very long time. Now, this could even be your wedding. Whatever it could be. But it's like things are finally underway. And there's a lot of details that you have to attend to. But it seems like you're asserting your sense of style, your sense of presence. And you're taking, once again, of course, you guys, leadership in this. Now, here we have more Virgo energy. Virgo full moon. The moon is currently in Virgo when I'm doing this reading. But the moon isn't full in Virgo. This is a full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. Show the world the real you. Wow. And this is Aquarius, and we talked about that being in your 7th house. Saturn and Mercury and the Sun in your 7th house. You are good enough. Show the world the real you. You've been working on something a while. It's almost like a message to you saying, you're ready now. You're ready now to execute. You're ready to unveil. There could be a big revealing or unveiling right now that you, I don't know, Leo's about to reveal something. What is Leo about to reveal? For those cross watchers who are curious, what is Leo about to, between worlds, that means there's a shift. You're about to show or come out and say, look, I'm making this huge transition in my life. Okay? You've kept it private. So what is this? What is this transition? Yin. Yin. Receptive energy. It could be feminine energy. So it could mean that there's a baby on the way. Right? This could also mean that I don't know, what are you, something that you're creating related to something that you've created. Peace is here. There's a I don't know. I don't know what this is. What is this? It's almost like in some ways you were trying to rectify or make peace between two contrasting ideas. What the fuck does that mean? Give me some real world shit, please. Like, tell me what the fuck. Thank you, God. This is your friends having your back. Or maybe being supportive for somebody else. That's your friends having your back. And you, the little Leo's, the little bumblebee right there. It's almost like you were waiting to get enough followers or enough supporters. You were waiting for the right time. Okay, I just heard that. You were waiting for the right time. For what? Maybe you were choosing your crew. maybe you were choosing your crew. Tell them something they don't know. I am blessed and trust. Tell them something they don't know. That's what they want to know. Unless it's confirming everything that you needed confirming. I am blessed and trust. Hermit, retreat and recharge. There's a lot of Virgo energy here. It's almost like, in some ways, if you've been thinking of transferring some sort of authority or management over to somebody else, and you've been making this shift or making this plan for a while, now is when the shift happens. And it's making you nervous because you're kind of letting go of the controls of part of your enterprise or something you built. And maybe that's why you're a little bit micromanaging right now, because you want to see that everything is going just perfectly. But ultimately, there's just this sense of handing over the reins. It's time to trust that this is the right thing to do. And allowing yourself to kind of, like allowing yourself to hand over those reins. This is the right time for it, where the most intelligent choices will be made, where maybe you'll find the most trustworthy people. Retreat and recharge is you need a little bit of a break. And you could have been feeling the effects of this for a while. Like being tired, being tired in a way that you're not normally tired, not being able to focus very well, a sense of listen to yourself. You need a break from it all, even if it's just for a few weeks, but you're trying to choose the right person to lead this whole, because it's important. Let's go to tarot. I know that's not a very climactic, but let's go to tarot. I love you guys. I'll see you over there.